All right, hey you guys. We will get a full recording of today's workout. This is for Wednesday, December 16th. So, right in the 12 days of Christmas. Per usual, let's move a little bit, get a little feel for our bodies, and then we will take it through an official warm up. So, let's go ahead and start here. It's the lateral step of the rock side to side, right up your hands, toes go forward, rock right to left. Lots of body weight lunges and all these at-home workouts, so hopefully your legs are feeling nice and strong, but also, most importantly, with repetitive movements like that, stretching out those areas is super important. Along with your accessory workout, I probably recommend some home rowing, and we'll take it to some. Good. Stretch your calves today. Find some real estate on a wall, maybe you've got a chair, an object, something that you can brace your toe on. Take about a 20-second stretch on each side. Good. Swap out your legs. Drop that other toe up there. Settle in for your stretch. Release. We're going to go back to that wider stance. Think about folding in half, hinging down, reaching towards the middle. If you want to block right to left, you can. You can get a little greater stretch to your hamstrings, like going side to side, or feel free to stay in the middle. Maintain, soften, and release. Let's drop down to the floor, runner's lunge. We'll add in a little bit of a side reach here as well. So actively pushing forward through the hip and reaching over through the side. You can brace your weight on the leg that's forward. Good. Release, switch out your legs. Take that reach upwards and over in the opposite direction. Let's go back to that leg we started with, giving a couple Spider-Man lunges as well. So dropping it down, thinking about elbow to ankle, and then reaching through to the ceiling. Your gaze can follow your hand through the ceiling. Let's do about 5 on each side. Once you got your thighs, what about your sides? So we're going to stay down here on all fours. Take some fire hydrants, regardless if you're doing your body weight or the minimal work today. We have some glute action. So stacking everything up, raise shoulders, hips, knees, extend the leg back, swing it around, and back down. From the side, as you take it out long, a little bit of a pause, bring it back around. Do 5 on each side. That little pause as that leg's out long, it's going to help activate the glutes. Once you've got 5, switch out your sides. Extend one arm long. Slide that opposite arm through. Widen out those knees. Send your hips back. Follow your gaze as you reach. Good. Up through the top. Switch out those arms. Reach now the opposite direction. Reach forward, reach out, hips back. Good, and up through the top. If you can grab some room, let's take a couple of leg swings as well. Even if you have minimal space, just a little right to left. Again, it's activation for the glutes. Find about 10 or so on each leg. You can also go forward to backward, if that's a better fit. All right, so for our warm-up, we should be getting pretty good at these single leg deadlifts. I hope you're not sick of them. Eventually we might be, but they are so good. They're such good stabilizers. In single leg work, you know, maybe other than practicing pistols, we don't do it much in our lives. So hope you're not sick of them yet, because we're going to add them in today's warm-up. 2 rounds, your own timing, 20 alternating of those single leg deadlifts. Again, like we try to find our balance. One side's always thicker than the other. Trying to rush through them. So 10% for 20 total. 30 flutter kicks. Every time a toe comes up is a rep. That's 30 per side, right? So if you're counting total rep, that's 60. Try to lift your shoulder blades off of the floor a little bit, and then 5-inch moves, right? So we're gonna walk ourselves out into that plank position. Your toes can hitch up to your fingertips, or your fingertips can walk back to your toes. I'm going to grab a mat. You might want one too. You can start when you're ready. So 2 rounds of 20 total single leg deadlifts, 30 flutter kicks per leg, and 5-inch worms. Okay, flutter kicks for 30 when you're ready. You can plant your hands underneath your hips for a little more stability. Legs go long, flutter up. I'm going to take a different option, a little rushing to the side to side. One, two, three, your flutter kicks, 5-inch worms. Take that walk out, going forward. through everything one last time. Starting with those single leg deads. Flutter kicks, and inch bears, and work through our workout. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the diversity of my backgrounds. Today we've got the 541 in the background. Okay, so today's workout is a 14-minute AMRAP for both our body weight and our minimal equipment. It is Xmas Fudge, right? Christmas Fudge, name of the workout today. So we've got 3 different movements that we'll be cycling through for 14 minutes. We need to complete as many rounds and reps as possible, around consisting of completing all 3 movements. For our body weight, we've got 10 glute bridges. Again, a move you should be pretty familiar with. Make sure both your neck and your shoulders are to the floor. Now, we're not looking to race through these. You miss the benefit when you just go through those as fast as you can. So, please do the top, slowly lower to the bottom. This is all going to be about quality movement. So 10 glute bridges, 20 alternating single leg get-ups. So one leg is going to rise at a time. You're going to meet it out on the side. I'll do a quick down. So heels lift, shoulder blades lift, take it up long, every time you keep up, that's going to be all right. So 20 total, 10 per leg, and then 10 push-ups. Another movement here, quality. If you need to do hand release push-ups, you need to drop down to your knees. You need to take those on an incline, either a chair, box, bench, whatever you have. Quality push-ups. You want to see that back nice and flat, that nice neutral spine, really saggy, protect ourselves there. Okay? You can expect, 14 minutes, you're going to see 5 to 8 rounds probably. To think about that being 50 to 80 push-ups. That's a lot. So don't race through your work. Quality movements. Start to break things into sets if you need to. Maybe you get through 10. You can get through 10 glute bridges, no problem. That's a 1-set deal. On your single leg get-ups and your push-ups, try to get through those in 2 sets. We're not to break it up more than 2. If you're going to work the minimal equipment today, 10 double dumbbell deadlifts is your first movement. So a set of dumbbells, when we have the opportunity or the capacity, the weights today for 50 for chest, 35 for legs for RX. Weights are out by your sides. We're hinging down, squeezing through the top, right? Now, depending on how tight your hamstrings are, or if you're slightly pregnant, you may not be able to touch the floor with a nice flat back. But as long as we're maintaining that nice flat back, that's what I want to see. I don't want you to have to compromise a double dumbbell, shoulder to overhead, right? So it could be a push press or a push jerk, depending on how heavy those are, right? The dumbbells, those are a lot less efficient to rest on, okay? So maybe choosing a set of dumbbells that you can get through all 10 shoulder to overhead. Because when you take a break, what do you have to do? You have to clean those back up, right? So think about your weight selections on those. I am going to be doing the double dumbbell workout. And I'm also going to be substituting something for the core. So you'll likely see me doing side touch with the weight in place of those single leg V-ups. If you need another option outside for your core, please do so. Just keep that reps being the same or similar. I get myself a 25-pound weight here. All right, so grab some water, get what you need. If you need a mat for that core work, get your dumbbells. For scoring, make sure you're keeping track of your rounds of reps. All right. Press the pause button if you need to. Otherwise, I'm going to get us moving here. So again, 10 glute, 20 single leg, 10 push-up, or 10 dead, 20 single leg, 10 shoulder to overhead. Think about pacing your rounds. Again, quality movements over quantity of rounds. Okay, 14 minutes work, we go at 10 seconds. All right, do it. We'll see how long the round takes us. Try to stick with it and pace from there. Good, 4 for 20 reps total. Good, remember, quality reps on our push-ups, that also calls for that shoulder to overhead. Good, okay, so it looks like we're going to be around 2 minutes around, okay, roughly there. So we're probably shooting for 7+ rounds. Use your breath on those V-ups too, right? Try to exhale when you're coming up to the top with your shoulder blades. Inhale when you go out might get faster. Remember your sets, right? Try to rock to the deads and then bridges in one. Break up your core into two sets if you need to. Those single leg dips get challenging after several sets in. Same thing with your push-ups. If you fall behind on that 2-minute mark, I don't care. It's about building strength, so nice quality push-ups. You haven't got to my shoulder, okay. That's what it is. Try to keep your rest as short as possible. But I know you're crushing it, guys. Nice job. Every day we show up, we get a little bit stronger, right? Good news is coming up on halfway. Okay, that's 7 down, 7 to go. Let's try to meet our work, right? Same rounds and reps in the next 7 minutes. Full lockout. Think about it this way, 2 rounds left, right about 2 rounds. Nice, good work, you guys. Come on, keep trying. If you're done those last couple minutes, you showed up, so let's make the most of your time. Grab them out. Even if you're down to 1% at a time, that's all right. Okay, release. Maybe you drop to 1 knee. Got lots of options. Okay, last 2 minutes to try to get in a full round. 2 minutes, full round. You can do it. Close. Hustle, hustle. Okay, last minute, 60 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Finish it out. Get that round. Woo, fight for your reps. Come on, 30 seconds. Woo, 15. Keep going. Last 3, 2, and time. Good job, you guys. Woo. I don't know about you, but I felt a little more warmed up as I went through the sets, and I started to go a little bit faster. And then towards the end, I started to slow down again. Kudos to the body weight, folks. Those push-ups and dips, no doubt, got super, super spicy. Nice job, you guys. So take a little recovery time. We do have accessory work. So only 2 parts today. Usually there are 3 pieces, but 2 pieces. for 3 rounds. Hip hinge low rows and goblet squat at tempo. So I'll go over both of those. The hip hinge low row, 15 on each side. So that's a really high rep count. Those 50s or 35s are not what this is intended for, okay? So a lighter weight or object, 2 ways to look at it. So if you want to isolate an arm, you can always do one at a time. So in that hinge position, we have that nice flat back, soft bend in the knees. As we take our row, think about your biceps being on a track. Okay, they're on a track so that your elbows can go directly back behind you. So if you want to isolate the arm, you could go 1, 2, or 15 per side. If you want to go at the same time, you can. What we want to avoid, if we're going at the same time, we should be hopping, right, and getting our legs and our other body parts involved. You want to isolate the arms, so make sure you've got a set of weights that allows you to do so. If you are working a single arm at a time, work on the squareness of your shoulders. Wow, the sun is like coming out right now. That is crazy. Can't see anything. Terrible timing. Oh, I can't see the screen. Work on the squareness of your shoulders, right? So when we row here, we want to keep our shoulders square rather than pulling and opening up. So squareness, 15 per side. The goblet squat at tempo, we're going to focus on 5-second count down, 1 second quick up. So kind of like the hip bridges where we're slow on the way down, quick on the way up, very similar principle. The goblet squat, any object. Let's talk medium weight here for these. 10 is, a mid rep count. So think about taking that elevator down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze and drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze and drive up. Okay. So 3 rounds. Don't hurry. Nice quality work. 15 hip hinge rows per arm. 10 goblet squats at tempo, 5 seconds down, 1 second up. So that should be some pretty good work for Wednesday. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you to those of you that keep showing up and using those recordings. I appreciate you guys. Stay moving, and I will see you mañana.